Hello, I'm Ken Carpenter, and this is Invest AI Savvy, where AI powers smart investing. Hey, it's Sunday, March 15th, 2026, the Ides of March. Yesterday, I walked you through the week's biggest signals, Meta's historic Z-score, the low conviction sentiment regime, the crypto rotation building across Bitcoin, Solana, and Cardano. If you missed that week in review, go watch it after this. Today's a different kind of episode. I have a major product announcement, a geopolitical thread you need to understand before Monday, and a crypto follow-up on whether the rotation we flagged yesterday is gaining steam. Let's get into it. BuzzPulse just got a major upgrade, and it changes what this show can do for you. Up until yesterday, BuzzPulse was a crypto and equities social intelligence platform. It scanned over 1,000 data sources every 6 hours, ranked assets by our BuzzScore algorithm, detected anomalous surges with Z-scores, and for crypto specifically, validated discoveries against Lunar Crush enterprise-grade data. That crypto discovery engine is still running. Nothing changed there. What is new is that BuzzPulse now covers penny stocks with the same rigor. We expanded our entity resolution to recognize roughly 12,000 OTC sticker symbols. We added 4 penny stock subreddits to the pipeline: penny stocks, small cap, OTC stocks, and Robinhood penny stocks, all on Reddit. And we connected our 17th institutional data source called Investment Modeling Framework that gives us real-time fundamentals on every surging OTC stock. Here's what that means in practice. When a penny stock lights up on Reddit, when the Z-score spikes and social attention is surging, BuzzPulse no longer just tells you that it is surging. It now tells you whether the company behind that ticker is real. The system automatically pulls the OTC tier, market cap, employee count, SEC filing status, and revenue. Then it scores every surging OTC stock on a legitimacy scale from 0 to 100. 70 or above, legit. Real company, real reporting, real operations. 40 to 69, speculative. Some substance but thin disclosure. Below 40, high risk, possible pump. And that's where it gets powerful. BuzzPulse already had a pump warning model. That's model 5 in our 5-model setup scoring engine. It fires when it detects social-only hype, thin source diversity, low sentiment confidence, and no volume confirmation. That model catches the social pattern of a pump. The new IMF integration catches the fundamental pattern. A pink sheet company with $400,000 in market cap, 0 employees, and no SEC filings is a red flag regardless of what social media says about it. When both of these systems, the social pattern model and the fundamentals validation, independently flag the same stock, that triggers what we call a double pump warning. 2 completely independent intelligence layers pointing at the same conclusion: stay away. That is the strongest consumer protection signal BuzzPulse produces for equities. Starting tomorrow, you'll see those warnings in the morning brief and right here on this show. Now, one thing I deliberately held for today because it deserves its own segment. There's a geopolitical thread running through today's BuzzPulse data that you need to understand before Monday opens. Iran, the Strait of Hormuz, and military deployments are appearing as catalyst references across 6 different asset classes simultaneously. Not 1, 6. Crude oil are active across 30 data sources. Gold is being discussed in the context of inflationary pressure from energy prices. DXY, the dollar index, is getting pulled into the conversation because Middle East conflict drives energy prices higher, which strengthens the greenback. VTI is carrying deeply negative sentiment at minus zero point 0.5 on a geopolitical escalation catalyst, and defense names like Lockheed Martin are in the pipeline. When a single narrative threads through equities, commodities, currencies, and defense stocks simultaneously, the market is positioning for escalation risk, even if it's not panicking yet. Oil above 100 would change the entire inflation and rate narrative overnight. I'm not predicting that. I'm telling you the social data is pricing it in as a possibility, and you should be aware of it. Also worth noting, there's a reference in the data to a month-long partial government shutdown with TSA employees working without pay. That's not a BuzzPulse signal per se, but it is context that matters if you're thinking about consumer sentiment and discretionary spending heading into Q2. Quick crypto follow-up from what we flagged yesterday. I told you that Bitcoin's Galaxy score spiked to 71 against a 7-day average of 55, and that Solana, Cardano, and Pepe all showed significant alt-rank improvements. I said to watch whether price follows the social lead, and here's today's read. Ether leads the Sunday pipeline at a Z-score of 5.4. Dogecoin comes in 4.3. Lunar Crunch shows SHIB, along with Cardano and Dogecoin, all sitting at Galaxy score 70, parity across the board. But no anomaly triggers have fired, no Galaxy spike, no alt-rank surge, no dominance breakout. The social rotation is still building, but it hasn't ignited yet. When those triggers fire, that's when crypto moves fast. I'll flag it the moment it happens. Stay patient. So here's where we stand heading into the new week. Yesterday, I gave you the full weekend review, the data, the grades, the setup names. Today, I gave you that upgrade that changes what this show can do for you going forward. Starting tomorrow, Invest AI Savvy covers 2 tracks, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, crypto-led episodes, discovery signals, Lunar Crush convergence, coins trending before the crowd. Tuesday and Thursday, OTC-led episodes, pump warnings, legitimacy scores, penny stock protection. Same pipeline, same morning brief, twice the coverage. If you want the BuzzPulse morning brief in your inbox at 6 a.m. Pacific every morning with crypto discovery and OTC pump warnings, it's free. The link is in the description. And if this kind of data-first market intelligence is useful for you, subscribe and hit the bell. We're here every single day. Until tomorrow, I'm Ken Carpenter. This is Invest AI Savvy, and that's the way it is.